Welcome to Season 2, Episode 11 of PlaneSavers! Hello everybody, before we actually get today's episode started, today is actually the 75th anniversary of Operation Market Garden. I just want to touch on this super quickly. 75 years ago today was the largest airborne operation in history, delivering over 34,600 soldiers to the battlefield. There were 1,438 C-47 Dakotas in the air that day, and one of them just happened to be our DTD. Back then, her RF designation was FZ668, and she was towing a Horsa glider piloted by Alexander McMillan. Inside the glider was 3 passengers, a Willys Jeep, and a 6-inch cannon. So even though DTD made it home safe, sadly Alexander McMillan died in combat. I would like to take this opportunity to dedicate this episode to the memory of Alexander and everybody who lost their lives during Operation Market Garden. Welcome to PlaneSavers, everybody. The reason I'm walking backwards is that it is raining and it's almost snow. This rain is getting pretty fluffy. Bottom line, the weather is out here in Yellowknife. As you can see, it is foggy, not doing too good. Today is one busy day when it comes to Buffalo Airways. I'm bidding on contracts. Airplanes are being delayed for weather. There's flights. Oh, it's crazy. You couldn't pick a worse day for the Fokker to show up. But guess what, folks? Uncle Ronnie has left Red Deer and he's traveled all the way up the Mackenzie Highway through Alberta, and he's now arriving in Yellowknife with the Fokker. Yes, folks, the Fokker is here. So let's head in the backyard. I think I hear Ronnie pulling in now. Folks, it's here. Look at it. It's been so busy here at work. But Ronnie's made it. We got the Fokker here. Benjamin's here. We're ready to go. We're just waiting on a forklift to get it going, get it off. We got a forklift coming here. What do you think, Benjamin?
Finally did it long way from where again? Ontario to Yellowknife. It's finally here, ready to work on it. Good. I think with a bit of work, like we were a bit stressed because it's all wet, the spark jig, but with a bit of drying, it's gonna be all right.
Well, thank you, Ronnie, for bringing it. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi folks, how you doing? There's another one of Mikey's projects.
Will she fly?
Oh yeah, Joe can fly it. He'll fly it. That's off an RD.
What's that, Chucky?
That wheel is off the Yamaha RD350. I got the same bike. Can I take that wheel?
We'll see.
What's that wheel for? Is that part of the main gear? Really, eh? Holy Christ.
Okay, this is the first we've actually been able to now see what the triplane looks like. So Dan, what do we have here?
Well, you got the fuselage of a Fokker Dr.1 triplane replica, full size. Needs a little work.
See the lower wing, Benjamin? Man, that's a lot. I haven't seen Rod yet. Hopefully Rod can come take a look. We do see some damage up front here on the frame. some bending on the back. And how's the ailerons look?
The other ones look really fine, although the elevator looks a bit rough in shape, a bit bent.
Elevator looks a little rough.
But it's fixable. We'll get it.
Yeah, you gotta take the wood off.
Yeah, we gotta take
But we won't take it for now. Like, let's bring that over there first. All right.
You guys are one German, one French. Hard to organize, eh?
Rods?
I don't think you guys are friends either, eh?
Never.
Holy. This is your only instrument. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm about the max size to fly this thing. Well, you wouldn't want to be taller or bigger than me.
Well, wait till I see Will. Will's a big boy.
This is built for me exactly.
Okay, Rob, we'll get you to Germany.
I can fly this. We're put on floats. Where's the gun go? Is this? But we're gonna have to modify it and use a Browning machine gun. We're not gonna use a German gun. We're gonna do a Browning 50 cal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it better not shoot through the prop with it though.
I'm not really sure. It's kind of like, oh my God. But then now that I look at it, it's kind of cool. Got to be straightened out a little. Little fabrication here and there. And who's going to be the guy to fly it?
Well, we're hoping you.
Oh yeah?
Gotta put you on a diet.
Yeah, I could maybe.
Well, jump in, Chuck.
I'll give her a try.
Jump in.
Okay, Mikey, now what's your impressions of it now that you've seen it out of the crate?
Oh, that's a good one, Dan. My impressions is that it's fairly complete. Really, I had zero expectations. Really, I was just hoping for a data plate, which we have. So anything beyond the data plate is awesome.
It's surprising. I mean, there are no original ones left.
Of these?
Of these, no. The last
None?
one.
How many were built?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Like, they're kind of in the same neighborhood as the Electra. Eh? So I don't even know if there was 200 of them built. But the last two were destroyed during the Second World War in Germany. They were in a museum and they were bombed. I've seen a couple of replicas. I saw the one at the EA Museum last year, and I've seen the one in the U.S. Air Force Museum. And they're small. They're small airplane. So even when the whole thing's all put together, it's a small airplane. You know?
Okay, while we unbox the Fokker, I got a huge surprise. Where did this airplane come from? Who built it? Let's go find out right now.
God, Bill's here, run.
Haven't got any, John.
Hi, guys.
Hi. How are you?
So, Tom, you've restored quite a few tiger moths in your life. How many?
38.
38 of them. And do you know where they're all at?
I do, yes. There's a number of them in Canada, but some of them are in the States now.
So, Mikey, I'm here with Bob and Tom from the Tiger Boys, and they happen to tell me some very interesting information. So, the picture I just looked at there, Tom, tell me about it.
I built that with a very elderly person called Andy McKimmon, and he and I built the airplane here for him. He was a good welder, and we made all the fuselage and everything out of Tiger Moth 7/8 1025 soft steel, just like it was originally. And we used both plans, the Sands and the Renford plans, and used the best ideas of both of them. And we put a 245 Jake engine in it with a big wood props, and we could push the engine back far enough so the length of the fuselage was right to the original one. And
So this is the Fokker triplane that Mikey is restoring.
I had all the jigs for the wings and all the extra ribs and a seat and brand new extra cowling and so on, and they through the group down in Toronto, Brampton group, they gathered it all up and they bought all the parts and everything from me that I had. Yes.
Very nice.
Went to Hamilton, and then they had some freighter take it to them. Yeah.
Huge thank you to the Ontario team, the Tiger Moth team, for getting us that footage of the Tiger Boys. That's absolutely amazing, and the birthplace of our Fokker. Truly amazing. Hopefully we can come visit very soon. As you can see, it's gone. The airplane's gone. Where did it go? Well, Stella and Benjamin actually have been very busy taking apart the lower main landing gear, which is the fourth wing, and setting up the new shop. So let's go check that out now. Okay, so we're in the room here. As you can see, we got the frame all set up, and the cat's there doing his inspection. And yeah, so this is where ground zero is going to be for the aircraft. You see Benjamin and Stella already have the rear spar taken apart. There's a whole bunch of stuff that has to go on. The rear tire here, the axle that went through here snapped off during the incident. And there we go. So the next step is going to be sandblasting the frame, and then we'll repaint it. It's going to be so good. Next episode, folks, it's all going to be about flying. William's finally going to get here. Flight Chops is going to be sending us some really cool footage. The next episode is going to be a flying episode. I'm super stoked about that. Thank you for joining us today on the Fokker unboxing. And if you haven't already, make sure to punch the subscribe button, and we'll be seeing you very soon. Every single dollar from YouTube is going into this airplane. So thank you for joining us today. Hope you liked today's episode, and we'll be seeing you very soon. Bye.